Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002.
Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Detroit Lions.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The first-round pick from April's draft.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
1 yard gain.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Back to throw. Davenport. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
You call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Looking to put a drive together.
Off the play fake, it's Bennett. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st down, Gronk. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down. He covered a lot of ground, great blocking, and now they can sniff that end zone.
They certainly can, and because of that run, maybe you come back and fake it to him on this play and throw a little play action. Someone should break wide open.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Here we go. 60.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Panther 60. Check out.
They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Down at the 2-yard line.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Cook will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown.
Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Aubrey good with the PAT.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Lions 7, Buccaneers 0.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Bennett completes this quickly.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Back to throw, Bennett.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Buccaneers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Off play action. Davenport. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun on 3rd down, Davenport. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Seven Pirates.
Give to Patterson, running to the right. And some room to maneuver. He may go. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And oh, it's blocked. This is going the other way. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. First quarter, we'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax. Whoa.
Bad move. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Davenport. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes. See if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
A right side run with Patterson.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
And it's third down.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
70.
Bennett.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Trey Hendrickson in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Roth. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Lions at 3 and 5, 2 games under 500. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jameson Williams.
64 yards.
And the Lions have got it back to within a score. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead is down to 2.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Bennett now to throw. That's caught. Emeka Egbuka.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Looking to throw here. Bennett. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Bennett working from the gun. Open man is Egbuka.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 39. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Lions will take over here just shy of the 30.
And you don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? They'll start this drive out on the ground. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
He finds his man complete. That's Roth. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
They'll run on 1st down. Roth. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football.
Second and 10.
Let's go. 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther, trap 60, trap 60.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to go for a big play downfield. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for Detroit. And even 50 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way, oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to move back in front. Well, finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it and catch it, and he gets it done.
Aubrey good with the PAT. And the lead is up to 5.
Buccaneers 16.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
On 1st down, it's Roth.
46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Now 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Davenport.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
On the ready.
2nd down and 6 now.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Sanchez. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
And Bennett will look to throw.
And he'll complete this one to Patterson. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. The 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Cougar 19. 19 tight, 19 tight, 19 Lion.
Back to throw. Davenport. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
19 tight, 19 tight, go.
The final shot before break. Davenport. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So this just a 5-point game as we resume action in this second half on EA Sports. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Lions have recovered.
How many times in the course of the game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
With that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
They'll keep it on the ground. Roth.
And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line.
We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
That's out to the left, flat and complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions add 6 to their lead.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
16.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Bennett looking to throw.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard to gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that will make this a 19-point game.
35. Buccaneers 16.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
From the shotgun, here's Bennett.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down.
Bennett now.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
Sticking to the aerial attack, here's Bennett. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 32-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
And room there to work it inside the 25.
91 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. 2 yards to go, second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw is Bennett.
Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bucs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
Hey, check that. Set up.
They'll keep it on the ground. Roth.
Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that will make this a 19-point game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bucs get a bit closer.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready. 19 Lions. Check out.
Throwing to start the drive. Davenport. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw. Davenport. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Roth. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They'll keep it on the ground. Roth looking here to run. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
164 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. Davenport. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7. Then it's 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Ready.
A fake on the jet sweep as they run with Cook up the middle.
And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. It's Roth.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
11 yards there and a Lion first down.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Davenport. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19, check out Houston.
Now a handoff up the middle. Roth. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Okay, ready?
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go. 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready?
Back to throw. Davenport. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal.
From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So an important one there as they widen their lead in this 4th quarter.
All right, partner, help me out with the math here. Make sure I am on point, because the way I see it, the other guys still need 2 touchdowns, but in addition, a 2-point conversion. So this is all about them playing perfect football from here on out.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Bennett here out of the shotgun.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Complete to number 6.
4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the first one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Bennett throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Bennett. He's going to float this one deep right side.
And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hot 70, hot 70.
They'll go for it. Here's Bennett.
And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. On 1st down, it's Roth. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Buccaneers are right back in this football game.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
101 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Bennett. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Looking to throw. Bennett. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10.
Here we go. Start. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Out of the gun, a run with Patterson.
And this play doesn't work at all as he's going to be marked down behind the line after the dive. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
19, 70 Timberwolves.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Here we go. Here we go.
Fourth down. Here's Bennett.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
This second and 4.
Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
From just shy of midfield, here's second and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Running off tackle with Cook.
Down the sideline he goes.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. James Cook, 51 yards. And the Lions have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Buccaneers 30.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And they take a knee.
Come on, set. Viking 18.
And they will take a knee here. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Detroit. Well, this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board, both offense.